Access your free language gifts right now before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Writing a Journal cheat sheet. With this cheat sheet, you'll be able to keep a diary in your target language and talk about your day. Inside, you learn phrases for common daily activities, from morning to night. Second, the Language Learning Starter Pack PDF ebook. If you're new to the language, do you know what word to learn first? With this ebook, you get over 70 basic words and phrases that beginners need to know.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is braaipan, frying pan, braaipan, braaipan, frying pan. Die braaipan is baie goedkoop. This frying pan is very cheap. Die braaipan is baie goedkoop. Snybord, cutting board, snybord, snybord, cutting board. Die kok sny hardgekookte eiers op die snybord. The cook is cutting hard-boiled eggs on the cutting board. Die kok sny hardgekookte eiers op die snybord. Wasbak, sink, wasbak, wasbak, sink. Die wasbak is amper vol. The sink is almost full. Die wasbak is amper vol. Bak, bol, bak, baak, bol. Die bak is leeg. The bowl is empty. Die bak is leeg. Uitgaan, exit, uitgaan, uitgaan, exit. Waar is die uitgang? Where is the exit? Waar is die uitgang? Kaart, map, kaart, kaart, map. Gebruik die kaart om die pad tot by jou bestemming te vind. Check the map to find your way to your destination. Gebruik die kaart om die pad tot by jou bestemming te vind. Tas, suitcase, tas, tas, suitcase. Moet nie jou waardevolle items in jou tas los nie. Do not leave valuable items in your suitcase. Moet nie jou waardevolle items in jou tas los nie. Toerist, tourist, toerist, toerist, tourist. Die toerist neem foto's van diere. The tourist is taking photos of animals. Die toerist neem foto's van diere. Politiek, politics, politiek, politiek, politics. Ek blog oor politiek en die ekonomie. I blog about politics and the economy. Ek blog oor politiek en die ekonomie. Biologie, biology, biologie, biologie, biology. Biologie is die studie van lewendige organismes. Biology is the study of living organisms. Biologie is die studie van lewendige organismes. Chemie, chemistry, chemie, chemie, chemistry. Ek het 'n graad in chemie. I have a graduate degree in chemistry. Ek het 'n graad in chemie. Fisika, physics, fisika, fisika, physics, verstaan basiese fisika. I know the basics of physics. Ek verstaan basiese fisika. Ekonomie, economics. Ekonomie, ekonomie. Economics. Ekonomie is die agtergrond van baie velde. Economics is the background of many fields. Ekonomie is die agtergrond van baie velde. Sit, put, sit, sit, put.
Dit is tyd om ons 3D-bril aan te sit.
It's time to put on our 3D glasses. Dit is tyd om ons 3D-bril aan te sit. Onthou. Remember. Onthou. Onthou. Remember. Onthou om my te bel na werk. Remember to phone me after work. Onthou om my te bel na werk. Vashou. Hold. Vashou. Vashou. Hold. Dit is gevaarlik om 'n vaas in een hand vas te hou. It's dangerous to hold a vase in one hand. Dit is gevaarlik om 'n vaas in een hand vas te hou. Winkelwaandjie. Shopping cart. Winkelwaandjie. Winkelwaandjie. Shopping cart. Die winkelwaandjie is leeg. The shopping cart is empty. Die winkelwaandjie is leeg. Plastieksak. Plastic bag. Plastieksak. Plastieksak. Plastic bag. Die man dra 'n plastieksak vol kruideniersware. The man is carrying a plastic bag full of groceries. Die man dra 'n plastieksak vol kruideniersware. Komedie. Comedy. Komedie. Komedie. Comedy. Hulle kyk na komedie en lag. They're watching a comedy and laughing. Hulle kyk na komedie en lag. Novelle. Novel. Novelle. Novelle. Novel. Ek hou van 'n spanningsnovel. I like suspense novels. Ek hou van 'n spanningsnovel. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. See you next time! Totsiens!
Want to learn these words even faster? Then check out our flashcards inside the vocabulary menu. These spaced repetition flashcards track your progress and quiz you accordingly, so you never forget the words.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is cacao, cocoa. Cacao. Cacao. Cocoa. 'n warm koppie kakao op 'n koue wintersnag is 'n troos. A warm cup of cocoa is comforting on a cold winter's evening. 'n warm koppie kakao op 'n koue wintersnag is 'n troos. Koeldrank. Soft drink. Koeldrank. Cool drank. Soft drink. Die koeldrank is in die koelerboks. The soft drinks are in the cooler. Die koeldrank is in die koelerboks. Sap. Juice. Sap. Sap. Juice. Mango sap is baie dik en soet. Mango juice is very thick and sweet. Mango sap is baie dik en soet. Boekrak, bookshelf, boekrak, boekrak, bookshelf. Hy het 'n boekrak gekoop om sy boeke op te sit. He bought a bookshelf to put his books on. Hy het 'n boekrak gekoop om sy boeke op te sit. Bed, 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 bed. Ek gaan elke aand 9 uur bed toe. I go to bed every night at 9 o'clock p.m. Ek gaan elke aand 9 uur bed toe. Spieël, mirror, spieël, spieël, mirror. Die seep is naby die spieël. The soap is near the mirror. Die seep is naby die spieël. Laaikas, dresser, laaikas, laaikas, dresser. Die houtlaaikas is 'n antiek. The wooden dresser is an antique. Die houtlaaikas is antiek. Vee, sweep, vee, sweep. Dit is so stowwerig, vee die vloer. It's so dusty, sweep the floor. Dit is so stowwerig, vee die vloer. Wegpak, put away. Wegpak, wegpak, put away. Ek moet die skottelgoed wegpak. I have to put away the dishes. Ek moet die skottelgoed wegpak. Mop, 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 mop. Ek het die sap gemors, so ek sal die vloer mop. I spilled the juice, so I'll mop the floor. Ek het die sap gemors, so ek sal die vloer mop. Kelnerin, waitress. Kelnerin, kelnerin, waitress. Sy het gewerk as 'n kelnerin totdat haar aspirasie om 'n voltydse aktrise te word 'n werklikheid geword het. She worked as a waitress until her aspiration of becoming a full-time actor came to fruition. Sy het gewerk as 'n kelnerin totdat haar aspirasie om 'n voltydse aktrise te word 'n werklikheid geword het. Fahrenheit, 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 Fahrenheit. Water vries op 32 Fahrenheit. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Water vries op 32 Fahrenheit. Temperatuur, temperature, temperatuur, temperatuur, temperature. Die man se liggaamstemperatuur is hoër as normaal. The man's body temperature is higher than normal. Die man se liggaamstemperatuur is hoër as normaal. Bedompig, humid, bedompig, bedompig, humid. Dit is bedompig in Augustus. It's humid in August. Dit is bedompig in Augustus. Winderig, windy, winderig, winderig, windy. Môre gaan koud en winderig wees, so dra asseblief jou serp. Tomorrow will be cold and windy, so please wear a scarf. Môre gaan koud en winderig wees, so dra asseblief jou serp. Speelgrond, playground. Speelgrond, speelgrond, playground. Is daar ook 'n glyplank op die speelgrond? Is there also a slide on the playground? Is daar ook 'n glyplank op die speelgrond? Swembad, pool, swembad, swembad, pool. Ek sal die swembad skoonmaak. I will clean the swimming pool. Ek sal die swembad skoonmaak. Tennis, 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 tennis. Tennis kan die hele jaar gespeel word. Tennis can be played all year round. Tennis kan die hele jaar gespeel word. Basketbal, 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 basketbal. Meeste basketbalspelers is lank. Most basketball players are tall. Meeste basketbalspelers is lank. Liter, 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 liter. Ek drink elke dag 1 liter melk. I drink 1 liter of milk every day. Ek drink elke dag 1 liter melk. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. See you next time! Tot ziens!
Want to learn these words even faster? Then check out our flashcards inside the vocabulary menu. These spaced repetition flashcards track your progress and quiz you accordingly, so you never forget the words.
In this video, you will learn 20 of the most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Hi everybody, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to the 800 Core Afrikaans Words and Phrases video series. This series will teach you the 800 most common words and phrases in Afrikaans. Okay, let's get started. First is rice, 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 rice. Vandag moet ek baie rys koop. Today, I should buy a lot of rice. Vandag moet ek baie rys koop. Brood, bread, brood, brood, bread. Ek koop my brood by die bakkery. I buy my bread at the bakery. Ek koop my brood by die bakkery. Eier, egg, eier, eier, egg. Eiers en kaas is 'n goeie proteïenbron. Eggs and cheese are a good source of protein. Eiers en kaas is 'n goeie proteïenbron. Noodle, 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 noodle. Kids noodles is 'n baie gewilde klein maaltyd. Instant noodles are a popular light meal. Kids noodles is 'n baie gewilde klein maaltyd. Wekker, alarm clock, wekker, wekker, alarm clock. Die wekker is gestel vir 5 voormiddag. The alarm is set for 5 a.m. Die wekker is gestel vir 5 voormiddag. Deur, door, deur, deur, door. My deur is stikkend. My door is broken. My deur is stikkend. Afstandbeheer, remote control. Afstandbeheer, afstandbeheer, remote control. Wys my hoe om die afstandbeheer te gebruik. Tell me how to use the remote control. Wys my hoe om die afstandbeheer te gebruik. Afvee, wipe. Afvee, afvee, wipe. Jy moet die vloer afvee. You must wipe the floor. Jy moet die vloer afvee. Spyskaart. Menu. Spyskaart. Spyskaart. Menu. Die spyskaart lê op die tafel. The menu is on the table. Die spyskaart lê op die tafel. Tydskrif. Magazine. Tydskrif. Tydskrif. Magazine. Sy het aanlyn opgeteken vir die duurste tydskrif ooit. She signed up online to the most expensive magazine of all time. Sy het aanlyn opgeteken vir die duurste tydskrif ooit. Audioboek. Audiobook. Audiobook. O-D-U-book. Audiobook. Audiobook. Ek luister na my audioboek met my reis na werk. I listen to audiobooks during my commute to work. Ek luister na audioboeke met my reis na werk. Videospel. Videogame. Videospel. Videospel. Videogame. Die klein seentjie speel videospeletjies elke aand na hy hard geleer het. The little boy plays video games every evening after studying hard. Die klein seentjie speel videospeletjies elke aand na hy hard geleer het. Goedkoop. Cheap. Goedkoop. Goedkoop. Cheap. Die kaartjies is goedkoop. The tickets are cheap. Die kaartjies is goedkoop. Duur. Expensive. Duur. Te duur. Expensive. Dit is 'n duur TV. This is an expensive TV. Dit is 'n duur TV. Vriendelik. Kind. Vriendelik. Vriendelik. Kind. Dankie vir jou vriendelike woorde. Thanks for your kind words. Dankie vir jou vriendelike woorde. Bangerig. Scary. Bangerig. Bangerig. Scary. Drake maak my bangerig. Dragons are scary. Drake maak my bangerig. Ontspannend. Relaxing. Ontspannend. Ontspannend. Relaxing. Masserings is baie ontspannend. Massages are very relaxing. Masserings is baie ontspannend. Pond. Pound. Pond. Pond. Pound. 1 pond is 16 onse. 1 pound is 16 ounces. 1 pond is 16 onse. Mile. 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 1 mile is ongeveer 1.6 kilometer. 1 mile is roughly 1.6 kilometers. 1 mile is ongeveer 1.6 kilometer. Foot. 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 Daar is 12 duim in 'n voet. There are 12 inches in a foot. Daar is 12 duim in 'n voet. Well done! In this lesson, you expanded your vocabulary and learned 20 new useful words. See you next time! Tot ziens!
Want to learn these words even faster? Then check out our flashcards inside the vocabulary menu. These spaced repetition flashcards track your progress and quiz you accordingly, so you never forget the words. Hey everyone, welcome to the Monthly Review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is the 2-minute rule to cracking through the hard parts of language learning. If you're learning a language, there is a 100% guarantee that you have a whole list of grammar rules or words that you struggle with. Or maybe it's a whole skill like listening. Either way, you're likely very aware of your specific pain points, or you could say the hard parts of the language. But what if you could crack these hard parts and master them with something called the 2-minute rule? Today you'll discover how to use the 2-minute rule, why you'll need to apply this tactic daily to make it work, and much more. But first, if you're looking for new free language resources and downloads, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Writing a Journal cheat sheet. With this cheat sheet, you'll be able to keep a diary in your target language and talk about your day. Inside, you learn phrases for common daily activities from morning to night. Second, the Language Learning Starter Pack PDF ebook. If you're new to the language, do you know what words to learn first? With this ebook, you get over 70 basic words and phrases that beginners need to know. Start with these words first. Download it right now. Third, how to talk about holiday gifts. What gift do you want the most this holiday season? With this quick vocab lesson, you'll learn common gift vocabulary like laptop, camera, money, and more. Fourth, do you know how to say November or December in your target language? If not, then this 1-minute lesson will teach you all the months of the year. Fifth, interested in learning another language? With this bonus, you'll get free access to our other language programs, from Afrikaans to Vietnamese. Check out all 34 languages inside. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. The 2-minute rule to cracking through the hard parts of language learning. Part 1. The 2-minute rule for breaking through. If you think about the language you're learning, what are the specific points that you're struggling with? Is it conjugating certain verbs or a certain tense? Leave a comment below and tell us what your trouble spots are. It's practically a guarantee that if you're learning a language, you'll run into trouble from time to time. So how do you deal with these pain points? Well, there's something called the 2-minute rule for creating habits. If you want to start a new habit and do something new, do it for just 2 minutes a day. Once those 2 minutes are up, you can walk away and come back to it tomorrow. You can apply this very same rule toward cracking the hard parts of language learning. But the trick is, you have to keep up with it almost daily, or do it every time you're learning a language. How? For example, you can spend about 2 minutes on creating sentences with grammar rules you recently learned. But why just 2 minutes? If it's hard, you'd think you'd want to spend more time on it, right? If you can spend more than 2 minutes, you should. But the fact is, the parts you struggle with, whether grammar or otherwise, are not fun to do and probably not your favorite things to do. So it's unlikely that you'll put in 10 or 30 minutes towards something you struggle with and don't like. But usually that hard part, if you can master it, will take your language to the next level. So the first reason is the 2-minute rule makes things easier. If you only have to do 2 minutes, practicing the language isn't so bad. And second, you could put in more time up front, but that's not the best way. Language becomes natural to us over time, not overnight or after a 3-hour study session, meaning you have to chip away at it daily. You need time to review, to rest, to let your brain sort it out, and come back to practice some more. So what do you currently struggle with? Chances are you're going to avoid these pain points because, well, you'd rather do what's fun or easy, passive stuff like watching YouTube. So that's where the 2-minute rule comes in. Part 2. How to apply this learning tactic. To start, all you have to do is put in 2 minutes a day, or per session if you want to do multiple sessions a day. So think about what it is you're struggling with right now. It could be conjugating verbs, it could be a specific grammar point, or it could be the alphabet for now. If you're using a notebook, which we strongly recommend, at the top of the page, write down the one pain point you want to focus on, and just put in at least 2 minutes practicing that specific thing. You can do more if you want, but keep it short for now and walk away before it feels like a struggle. There's no rush to do it all now. Then, at your next learning session, do it again first thing. Open up your notebook, write down that same point you want to focus on, practice it, and then move on to the easier things. And bit by bit, you'll start getting used to the grammar point, the pronunciation, or whatever else that you're struggling with. And it'll slowly become natural for you over time. Again, it's not about mastering everything right now, but making it easy to do and putting in the time consistently. The point is not to overwhelm yourself, which can easily happen if you're practicing something you're not good at. The point is to end it before it gets frustrating. And if you keep at it daily, you'll start cracking through the hard parts of your target language. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to reach your goal for the year, the long-term strategy for success. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! Want to be able to speak in your target language? Ideally, you'd want a teacher or native speaker to practice with. But if you don't have one, or if you're an introvert who's not ready to talk to native speakers, then good news! There are ways to practice speaking and conversations in your target language without having to speak to anyone. How? Keep watching. How to practice conversation, even if you're an introvert. Today, you'll discover 1. How to use your smartphone to practice speaking, 2. How to immerse yourself in native conversations, and 3. How to get feedback on your speaking without having to speak to anyone. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So, how can you practice speaking and conversations on your own? First, you can change the language of your voice assistant on your smartphone, like Siri on the iPhone or Google Assistant on Android. This is the easiest thing you can do and a good way to practice speaking the phrases you've learned. If the AI can understand you and respond, then you're on the right track. Second, immerse yourself in real conversations with our audio and video lessons. Learning through conversations is the fastest way to learn. And with our special Conversation First lesson format, you learn a quick dialogue in every lesson. All you have to do is listen, follow along with the transcript, and you'll get used to native-level conversations. Plus, you'll get every word and grammar rule translated and explained by our teachers. You get these lessons the moment you sign up. Third, shadow the conversations in the lessons. Meaning, repeat what you hear out loud. And you can practice shadowing easily with the line-by-line audio dialogue that breaks down the conversation into individual lines. Just press the speaker icon to hear the audio and repeat the line. Fourth, practice speaking with our pronunciation practice tools. Here, you'll get to practice speaking the lines from the lesson conversation and compare yourself with the native speakers. This is also a good way to improve your pronunciation because you can hear how you and the native speaker sound side by side. Just look for the microphone icon inside the dialogue and click on it to record yourself. And fifth, test your speaking skills and get feedback from teachers with our hand-graded assessments, a Premium Plus feature. If you're learning with our system, you'll get tested on what you've learned with multiple choice assessments and hand-graded assessments. And hand-graded assessments test you on your speaking and writing and are reviewed by teachers afterwards, so that you can get feedback from native speakers without actually having to speak to anyone just yet. So, if you want to get access to these resources and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Are there ways to make language learning easier? Is it even possible? 6 ways to make learning easier than before. In this guide, you'll discover the 6 ways to make learning easy, why cheating and looking up answers is a good way to actually learn a language, how to learn from native speakers without getting overwhelmed by their fast speaking, and much more. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. So, how can you make learning a language easier? 1. Learn in small chunks of time. We all know that mastering a language takes time, and this fact alone is overwhelming for many learners. But while it can take time, that doesn't mean you need to study for hours a day. In fact, the best way to learn is to just learn in small chunks of like 5, 10, 15, or even 20 minutes, since language learning is a marathon and not a sprint. You'll need to be consistent, and the best way to do so is to do a little bit every day, instead of overwhelming yourself into quitting. 2. Have a roadmap to follow. Another thing that makes language learning hard is there's just too much to do and learn. There's reading, speaking, listening, grammar, vocabulary, a million paths you can go down. But if you had just one pathway to follow, then learning would become a lot easier, because there's only one thing to focus on. And with our learning system, that's exactly what you get. You get a recommended pathway of lessons and assessments based on your learning level. Just follow the pathway from lesson 1 to 2 to 3. Our audio and video lessons are just a few minutes long, so you can learn in small chunks of time. And after every few lessons, you'll be tested on the language with our assessments. 3. Read along with the dialogues. If you want to learn from native speakers, you'll quickly notice that they speak a little too fast for beginners. You can't hear where one word ends and another word starts. But if you could listen and follow along with a transcript, you'd be able to hear and see the words, pick up every single word, and quickly get used to native conversations. So when you're learning with our lessons, follow along with the lesson notes and the lesson transcript. The lesson notes give you the dialogue of the conversation, plus grammar explanations. And the lesson transcript is just a transcript of everything said in the lesson. 4. Get the conversation broken down. Another way to make native conversations easy to understand is to have the conversation broken down line by line, so that you can hear each line one at a time as much as you want. And you can do just that with our line-by-line audio dialogue. This feature breaks down the lesson dialogue into individual lines that you can listen to, and includes the text and translations so that you can hear and see it at the same time. 5. Have someone else teach you. Learning on your own can also be hard. You'll likely have a lot of questions about grammar rules. You'll feel uncertain about whether you're saying things right, and you won't learn the nuances of words and grammar from a dictionary. So, if you aren't learning with a teacher or a native speaker, we'd recommend you get one. And with our audio and video lessons, which are made by real teachers, you can learn directly from our teachers and get words and grammar rules explained and learn at your own pace. And just like how any good teacher would test you, you also automatically get tested on what you learn with our assessments. And you can even get your very own teacher with the Premium Plus plan. 6. Use cheat sheets. Learning anything new can be hard at first, and you'll often be frustrated with the fact that whatever you learn now, you'll likely forget later. But the fact is, successful learning is a result of getting used to the language. You might struggle with words or grammar rules now, but you'll get used to them after seeing, hearing, and using them over time. So that's why it's okay to cheat and take another peek at the meanings of the words and grammar rules you learned before. That's how you get used to the language. And that's where our PDF conversation cheat sheets come in. You can use this free resource to glance through and review words, phrases, and grammar rules until they're natural to you. So, if you want to get access to these resources and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Is it possible to cheat your way into speaking, reading, and writing in your target language? It is. That is, if you have our PDF language cheat sheets. How to practice speaking, reading, and writing with the PDF cheat sheets. And today, you'll discover 1. How you can add more language to your brain without spending time looking up words in a dictionary, and 2. How to improve your speaking, reading, and writing with the cheat sheets. But first, if you don't yet have access to these resources and our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. What are PDF cheat sheets? Our cheat sheets are a quick way to improve your language skills without having to study for hours or spend time looking up words in a dictionary. With every cheat sheet, you get a basic dialogue and must-know words and phrases for common topics like hobbies, weather, talking about your day, and much more. And there are over 30 cheat sheets that you can download for free on our site, if you're a member. But how can you improve your language with the cheat sheet? Let's take a look. 1. How to practice speaking. Every cheat sheet comes with a quick, practical dialogue that you can use when you chat with native speakers. But you can also practice speaking ahead of time. Just read the dialogues out loud a few times a day, and you'll get used to saying these lines. Reading out loud is one tried and tested tactic for improving your speaking skills. And when you get a chance to speak with a native speaker, you'll be able to say these lines naturally. 2. How to practice reading. You can also practice reading by simply reading through the cheat sheet, the key dialogue, and the words and phrases inside. Just download the PDF to your phone or computer and read through whenever you have a few moments. Or you can print out the cheat sheets and read through them as well. 3. How to practice writing. The easiest way to practice writing is to simply copy out the words on the cheat sheet into a notebook. You can also print out the cheat sheets and write on them directly. And as a bonus, you get to remember all of the words and phrases better. Whichever skill you want to practice, be sure to do it a few times a day, every day, for the language to really stick. Or just use the cheat sheets to cheat and get the must-know words for a topic you want to talk about. So, if you want to get access to these resources and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.